malatsa?
Hmm?
Gonna
Okay.
stand in on malatsa?
All right.
Yeah, we'll do it like this. No, that's not gonna be good. Gotta make sure. All right. Good morning.
Thank you, Brian.
Bye, sir. Good to see you again. Yeah. I know, Jeanette, I mean, full house. Food.
Oh, yeah. No, first we gotta get down. It was like.
You gotta go this one. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Make sure you have space, all right? Gonna warm it up. Let's start with, yeah, warm the knee right there. Was that
one. Say your name for me. Oh, Carlos. Carlos, what's up, Carlos? Before we do that, let's make sure everybody knows your name. My name is Steve, by the way, all right? Don't forget. Before we go further, right after I say my name, everybody repeat it. So same thing. After I say my name, you guys say hi and then the name. Okay? So my name is Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Cool. We want to make sure we respect everybody's name. So we're going to go this way.
My name is Basma.
Hi, Basma.
Hi, guys.
Carlos.
Hi,
Hi,
Carlos.
Carlos. Gabe.
Hi,
Hey, we're
Gabe.
good. Mason.
Hi,
Mason. Patrick.
Hi, Patrick. Hi, Baby.
Noemi.
Hi, Noemi.
Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Brian.
Hi, Brian.
All right. Good question, Carlos. Okay. So some of the people have been here before. So those that have never been here before, all good. Welcome, welcome. First thing about popping is what are we doing? We are flexing. That's the first part. Okay. So before we flex, you have to relax. The flexing is changing from the relaxed state to the flex state. Okay? What's the relaxed state? If you push your muscle, you touch your muscle, it should be really loose. Relax. That's relaxed state. Okay? Let's call that 0. The most flex state, imagine your body you're holding that ball right there, right? If you want to touch your bicep, tricep, it should be harder. Okay? The hardest possible, we call that 100. Whatever your 100 is, that's your max. Okay? You're trying to go from your minimum to your maximum in a split second. You don't have the luxury of going from 0 to 5 to 10 to 15. You don't have this much time to get there. You need to go from here to boom to there. That's the first half. Okay? Second thing you got to think about is when. When do you do it? You want to hit the maximum right at the maximum sound. Okay? You're not trying to reach, you're not trying to go and then get there and then the beat's there. You want to be boom at the exact same time. So popping is not forgiving. It's very, very unforgiving if you're off beat. You have to be perfectly on beat. It's like math. If anybody's followed math, if your answer is 2.0, you can't say it's about 1.99999. That's not the same. It's the same idea with popping, right? You have to be perfectly exact on beat. So, what are we doing? Let's try this first. You're going to hold your arms here, about a 90-degree angle, right? This should be loose. So your hand is like call this a puppet hand, real loose, okay? From here, I'm not going to play the music right now. Just use my count. I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Right on the 2. That's my clap, okay? So you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sense? Let's get that shot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I said that was the first half. The second half is you got to go from the flex state back down to the 0 state, like that. You can't go like 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, slowly get down. Because what happens is you're going to go like this. You don't have the luxury of that time. Why not? Because the next beat's coming so fast, by the time you're going back to 50, you have to go back up again, so that it's going to look like this. Right? Obviously, you know that's not popping. It looks very stiff. So the idea is you got to train your muscle to go from relax, flex, relax. It's an impulse, right? 0 to 100 to 0. Boom, real quick. You're trying to spend as little time as possible in that flex state. Make sense? What we are doing is training all of our muscles. It's easier with the arms. We're going to start with the arms. Okay? When I showed you guys the legs are a little bit harder. That's why I always start with the legs. Leg is this. Imagine your quads here. Quads should be relaxed. Flex, relax. Flex, relax. That's what I'm doing. Okay? Flex, relax on the beat. So I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm adding 2 things. The flexing and relaxing of the muscle. I'm also shifting my weight to it. Okay? You have to do that. Otherwise, check it out. What if I just do this? it doesn't accentuate. It comes up because my weight is on the leg that pops. If my weight is here and I do this, the effect of this thing is so small. I want the effect to have maximum power, so I put my weight on that leg. Because if I relax everything else here, right? If I had loose clothing, if I had afro or something, this will add the effect. Make sense? Huh?
Vibrate.
Yeah, vibrate. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Okay? So that's what we're doing. We're doing the leg. When we're doing this, I want you to focus on the leg, focus on the timing. Doom, 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 doom. Okay? What we're doing? We're flexing our quads. Flex, flex. I should say flex, relax, flex, relax. I just can't say that fast enough. When I say flex, you gotta know what I mean. The relax is after that, okay? Hey, you guys are relaxed. Now you know. I meant flex and relax. Okay? So you got boom, 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 boom. Good. And everything else, we're adding. We're adding, right? So we're adding the arms with the legs. So what am I here? I'm flexing and relaxing, right? The same thing I'm doing here, I'm doing it out here. So every time I'm giving you a different arm position, the idea is the same. Execution will be different because your muscle will be like, whoa, how do I do this in this position? Trust me, I'll give you different positions. You're like, wow, the power is totally gone. Power is a lot easier here, right? Once we start going like this, it's like, well, see, wait, what? How do I do that? You gotta train. You gotta train. It's not easy. I know it's not easy, but this you understand. This is a lot easier, right? We have more fast twitch muscle. Okay. So great question. Please stop me anytime, okay? Because I don't want to lose anybody. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh my God, this is so bad. We always need this kind of people. Okay. Cool. Let's try with music again. Here we go. Any questions so far? Now we understand. As we go through different kind of warm-up, different arm position, your body should feel like, this is weird. I've never done this before. That's perfect. And for those of you who have, you're gonna realize, hey, I'm getting stronger. Every time you visit that position you've never been to before, it's gonna be a little bit better. Sometimes you're gonna feel tired. Sometimes you're gonna feel like, hey, I was good today, okay? You just gotta focus. Why are you shaking your head?
I went back to the office to work today.
Oh, you did? Okay. So, the limbs, okay? The limbs are the basic stuff. We have to get the limbs. Some of you guys been around with me for a little bit while. We're gonna start doing other parts of the body. There's chest, there's neck, right? Those are a little bit more difficult. But as you get better and better, you're gonna be able to start controlling different parts of your body, and those are the tools to become a good partner. To be able to isolate them and also do them all together. So if we put it all together, you get that nice combination of all the parts together, that illusion, that wow is gonna be there, okay? So you have to train it. There's no way, there's nobody that can just actually do it. Not that I've seen, so. Okay, here we go.
Nice t-shirt.
Mirror. So, watch this one. Good.
down, I'm just call my name, I'm
Yo, Steve, do you have any advice for like balance? Like if I'm trying to play with different tension?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
any advice for like keeping my balance, not like trying to follow.
Perfect. Let's put on pause for a second. This is an expert question. This is a question that a lot of people forget to ask, and you should ask. When you're balancing right here, it's really easy to lose your balance and do all that stuff. The best way that I know how to try to stay your balance is have a lower center of gravity, which means I don't want to stand tall. I want to kind of hunch just slightly. I don't want to make it so obvious I'm down there, but everybody's going to find their own comfort zone. Try to get your lowest center of balance, and you're going to find that you're able to keep your balance a lot better, okay? You can't really go down with your knee because you're popping your knee. So you can't cheat that way. But what you can do is kind of curl your back just slightly, get your spine just bent a little bit, kind of, right? So a lot of time when you're at home, anytime, I don't know if you guys went to the cube or somewhere, just stand up and just find your balance. If you stand straight up, it's probably harder to do. But now we just kind of get a little bit of, kind of curl your body down a little bit. And what I do is I tuck my hip back. If I stand like this, it's really easy to lose my balance. If I tuck it back like here, I can control better. Test it, feel that out. Everybody's a little bit different, okay? But usually, if you get your hip back a little bit, here, easier than here. You guys feel me? Okay? So I kick it back here. Ah! Boom, boom. So give that a try, okay? Yeah, great tip, great tip. Okay, here we go. Let's get the music up one more time.
Nice.
So what we're doing is, now watch how much that forward. And then back. And then forward. We alternate. Okay, let's wait for the beat. Okay. So we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6. Here we go. Repeat it. Good. Move it out, bottom real quick. Question. If you can't think of a question right now, that's totally understandable. If you guys do think of a question, feel free to email me or drop me a message. Yes,
Are you doing more than just, are you actually flexing or are you just like pushing your knee back?
I'm flexing and relaxing right away, so it's actually the same thing. Right when I flex it, the knee goes back. And right when I relax it, the knee's kind of relaxed. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm just pushing my knee back.
It is correct.
Okay.
But to push your knee back, you have to flex your quads.
Okay.
Actually, I don't flex my quads, but I am still able to push my knee back like this.
Right.
Like, but I don't really,
You don't think about,
I
yeah.
don't think about flexion.
Yeah, so like,
It's more of like a very sudden action reaction.
Right.
Because this one, it seems like,
yeah. So I don't know, I think, however you think about it, if it works, it's cool. But I think physiology, like anatomy says, you're flexing your quads, it does this, right? There's so many muscles over here. Quad is 4. There's 4 groups here. So maybe you're thinking one part. Any one of them you activate, that works. But this is the result. What you want is this. Okay? So, great questions, man. I really like these questions because it gets the heart of it. So, what we're trying to do now is this, right? You're balancing and talking at the same time. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, we'll go backwards. Sorry. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Let's try it one time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Okay. So while we're doing that, we gotta get our arms to pop at the same time. This one is actually not too bad, right? So you're basically like swinging or running, if you will. Okay? Pop, 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 pop. So right here, it's kind of like I'm hammering down, okay? And I'm hammering back. Boom, 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 boom. So you should feel bicep, tricep, forearm, everything. If you think about shoulder, neck, whatever, that's fine. Add it all in. Anything that you feel like you can flex and relax, that'll add to the pop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the legs, boom, boom, boom. My bad. Let's go back. 6, 7, 8. Boom and back. Boom and back. Okay. So let's repeat that 2 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Boom, 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 back. On the second one, let's just drop our legs down. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the second one, don't step forward. Okay? Okay, let's try music beat.
Yes, dessert.
One more time, here we go. 5, 6, 7. Woo. Legs. Good. Let's put on pause for a second, Peter. All right. So as we learn, sometimes if you haven't been in a lot of classes, the ability to pick up a lot of moves is really difficult, right? It's like, oh my God, how does everybody remember all this stuff so fast? Trust me. The more you're in it, the more your ability to remember stuff will start growing. You'll find that your brain is so capable of memorizing so fast. Because the thing is, it becomes a phrase. Because right now you remember every single move. It's like reading every single letter, right? As you get better, you're reading sentences at a time. It's the same thing when you learn choreography. So don't get frustrated. What we'll do right now is we'll probably just take our time. Because at the beginning, if this is the first few times taking class, if I give you 10 8 counts in there, you're not going to remember it. You're not going to go home and like, oh, okay, I'm going to practice it. You're going to be like, that's just way too much. It's no fun. So we're going to slowly get you guys into it, right? And some of you guys who aren't able to remember all the choreography, what do? We work on the power. Popping is not easy. I know it's not easy, but my goal here is to get you guys to believe the method, believe that you can follow the method, and also find out what you need to work on, and eventually you guys are going to get there, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to pair up, and we're going to work on what each individual needs to do. If you need to just focus on the choreography, we're going to go through with it, all right? So Boston's going to help out, okay? Obviously B and Jeanette, okay? So those that want to work just on kind of going over the choreography, okay? Boston, you handle that one?
Yeah.
Okay? So you're going to go with Boston, okay? Those that want to work on the power, okay? So we're going to drill maybe here, okay? So those that want to drill the leg part, Brian can handle that one. So those that want to do that, go there, okay? Those that want to do the entire thing, if you feel like, hey, I'm pretty good at all of it, I just want to run the whole thing, Jeanette? Yeah, let's try it. And again, I'll go from different group to group, okay? So again, guys, we have one popping class. However, I know not everybody's level is the same. That's all right. We're going to accommodate everybody. But if you guys commit to it, everybody's level will just improve. Your goal isn't compared yourself to the next person. It's to yourself. To right before you come in, right? Your ability right before you come in, my goal is to get you guys better when you guys leave. And obviously, know what to do so when you guys come back next week, you guys are better. Okay? All right, let's do this. Last one's got the choreo. We got the leg drill. And then,
Just run it, I guess.
we'll take the middle. Okay? All right.
All right, guys.
And
I'm seeing sometimes I feel like take over.
All right, let's go to the top.
You got this, guys.
So, in case you guys don't know, this means the top. That was the first thing we did. We're gonna do the whole thing. 5, 6, 7. Sing. make something a little faster. Here we go. 5, 6, 7.
Can you put it higher? Slowly.
About, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Good job. Good job, guys. Our goal is this: we're building, right? We're starting with some choreography. From time to time, those that are here last week, you guys know we did some freestyle. Freestyle is a little bit intimidating for people who've never done it before, but this style dance is so fit for freestyling. And it's great for choreography as well. So we're gonna mix it back and forth, okay? So guys, hope you guys had fun learning. That's the key. Having fun learning. Learn something that you can take home to practice, okay? That's always key. If you don't practice at home, I mean, you're gonna get good, but just not as good as you want if you never practice at home. Okay? When you come back next week, if you remember everything from today, next week will be a lot easier. The ability to remember choreography will be a lot easier, and also the ability to do what you want with your muscle is going to be a lot easier if you guys put it in your muscle. Okay? All right. Cool. That's it.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope to see you guys next week.
Whenever you
I
want,
have a
I'm for you. Just call my name, I'm for you.
You're popping up this little light in the back.
So we got to sign. Yeah, you could do that, but it's just not as effective. You can't back it more effective.
Did you hear it? You heard it, right? I'm gonna correct myself. So yeah, because I was saying it doesn't make sense to you guys. Whatever your weight is the wrong weight. That's what that is. But then you were doing this, and I'm like, the weight is not this way. So make sure you're leaning back and put the pressure on the left leg. Way more positive. You guys are good to go. Good job. Good job. Absolutely. Jeanette, do you want to take a video of us doing it?
Yeah, sure. It's on YouTube anyways. The team? Yeah, I just went live, so you can check it out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I told them. Sorry.
Find us all.
Yeah, I told them. Okay. I got you. You don't want to do it with us? We can see how it's
Oh, for real?
Where's the
What am I doing, bro?
Can I use my phone if you're talking to you?
Okay, yeah.
Because
Also, hey guys, I just went.
Absolutely.
If you guys want to watch the whole class,
It's
I
online.
got it on my YouTube, so you guys see it.
Next.
Watch it.
Oh, you,
Back at you guys.
do you need my number?
No, so what I want you to do is just go here.
Guys, we are
Look
done.
up AirDrop there, please, for me.
Peace out. 2000.